So today we're going to be talking about how to grow a theme page on Instagram. And obviously I get so many questions on just how to grow a page in general for Instagram. But it's not that complicated, but it also is. So let me explain. So basically, let's say you have a niche. I'm in the baseball niche, right? So for me to grow a following, I need to be something I'm passionate about, something I know. Like for example, I'm also passionate about basketball and tennis. I used to play those sports, but for example, baseball, I know what I saw in the Instagram page was I saw a niche that was basically untapped because I saw a lot of baseball prospects in that niche, or a lot of pages on that niche subject that was growing really, really fast. So basically, literally followed all the people they liked, and I got, 100, 200 followers a day, 100 to maybe even some days 300 a day at the beginning, like literally at a couple hundred followers. So basically what you need to do is you need to find a niche that you're really passionate about and something that's maybe lacking, maybe there's a sub niche or a niche that's a sub that you can really just capitalize on. Basically, if you do this, I guarantee you'll be okay. Like you will succeed on Instagram. But in the general broad audience of if you want to just grow a theme page or just a normal page, I don't know much about growing a normal page on Instagram. I just have the theme pages. But for theme pages, it's almost guaranteed you can grow a theme page, any theme page from 0 to whatever amount of followers. So I have 160,000 followers on my Instagram page for All American Prospects, which is my baseball page, a business page. So basically, it's possible. So yeah, if you do it, then I would definitely just do something you're passionate about, like I said. But also there's another key element to it where there's a lot of consistency and time that I recommend with this. Is definitely you need to give it at least a couple months. And I feel like I need this advice myself too sometimes because I get way too involved with it and way too I go all in, all out, and I have that mentality about a lot of things. But if you have the mentality going into the theme page and you only go 3 days posting 10 times and there's 3 days overall, you'd rather do 30 posts in 30 days rather than 100 posts in a week. Because I'm very impulsive, at least for me. I would literally do 100, 200 posts in literally a couple of days and stop posting for no reason when I'm actually getting a lot of growth. So it makes no sense to stop or to just go really, really heavy, really, really, really early. So if you're kind of like that, then definitely I would recommend just taking it easy a little bit, at least for my people who are people who are like me that are very all in or all out. Then definitely I would definitely just take it day by day and look at the long term. What if you just say more the mentality of it is okay, can I do one more day of this? Can I do one more post? Can I do one more post? And that adds up over time. It's gonna add up. And you're gonna make some followers. You're gonna get some likes. You're gonna get some comments. You're gonna get some engagement. You're gonna get some dopamine, and you're gonna want to keep on going and going and going. Keep posting. I know it sounds cliche, but it works. So basically, with that, you just need to run with it. When you start getting some momentum, you need to run with it, and you need to keep going and going. Obviously, take some days off. I know social media is hard because social media doesn't stop. It doesn't ever. Yeah, it doesn't stop. It's working 24/7 basically. But if you just stay consistent, you'll be okay. I'm trying to think of other hacks that I've been trying to apply that you guys can use. So definitely the follow. I'll get into the follow and follow strategy right now. Actually, I'll tell you guys the juice on that. So basically, what I would do is I would follow. When I started, by the way, do not create a new account from scratch, literally a brand new account, and then do this. Do not do this. I would use an old account on Instagram that you have that's been a couple months, couple years, maybe even better if it's a 5-6 year old account, because then you'll get shadow banned so quick if you do this with a new account, because obviously you're gonna be following a lot of people and a lot of big batches of people in a small amount of time. So basically what I would do is, let's say my niche is baseball, so I would go to other big baseball pages and basically just go to all their likers and go for literally 9 times 15, which is 140, 150 people. So I literally got one batch of 150 or or 150 people, and literally just follow all those people within, a couple minutes. And then I would do that 2 times a day for however long time I would do it till I get to a couple thousand followers. Because at a couple thousand followers, you're gonna start getting on the support page, and you're gonna start getting more likes and engagement. And that's what you want to get at, where you're just posting consistently without doing this strategy. So the goal is a couple thousand followers. But the key important thing also I see people do is they follow and unfollow. No, you gotta just do one thing. So at first you want to just be following a lot of people, and then when you have a lot of people you're following, you have a couple thousand followers and you're trying to get good engagement, then you're gonna unfollow all those people if you want, or if you want to keep doing that and not unfollow them, then be my guest. But I'd recommend unfollowing a lot of those people if you don't personally know them or whatever. But that's definitely something I would do to grow my following for a theme page or whatever you want to do. If it's a normal page or whatever, but it definitely works better with a theme page because I just know my theme page business. I know everything about that comes with a theme page and all of that. So yeah, basically that's the follow and follow strategy that I use that grow my page to 160,000 followers. At least that's where it's at now. I'm trying to think of other things like hashtags. I mean, that's important, but not really. I mean, just look at your most popular people that are posting in your niche, and then just literally just use the same hashtags and copy and paste that. That's what I would do. I mean, it's not that deep. Hashtags are not that important, to be honest. I mean, I'll obviously use them, but they're not going to be an end-all, be-all type thing. So yeah, and then what else? Captions, definitely ask a question or a CTA or a call to action. So if you're posting an ad, I would say definitely link in bio to Throw Harder. For me, it was a Velo program where I help baseball players throw harder. That's on the monetization end of it. But if you want to call to action on the caption, definitely say, oh, go to my link in bio to blah. Or if you want more followers, and say, could you ask a question to engage more comments, and those people can turn into followers later on, if that makes sense. So yeah, and then with stories, when you get more followers on like 10K plus or whatever, you can start putting a link. But let's start talking about the monetization aspect of it. I kind of want to get into that because that's also very important. We're here to make money. We're not here to just grow a page for no reason, So sorry if that's my dog in the background. He's just barking, or she. Sorry. But yeah, so monetization. So monetization has been kind of hard for me for a while until I got to around 60,000 followers. But I'm going to show you guys how you can streamline this. So at least when you're getting like 10, 20,000 followers, at least you start monetizing your Instagram page. And obviously I recommend using other platforms like TikTok, YouTube, maybe even Snapchat. I know people make money on Snapchat. I don't make money on Snapchat, but I know people make a lot of money on Snapchat if you're an original creator. But we'll get that to another video. But basically, Instagram monetization is I would definitely have a product or a service, sell something that's very directly in line to your niche or your topic that you're posting content about. So don't overthink it. I mean, definitely you gotta at least have the audience first. So definitely I would do audience, then product, not product, then audience. Because then if you have a product, you have no one to sell to. But also if you have an audience and then no product, then you can work that out later. It just makes sense. Or you can do both at the same time, which is what I recommend. I recommend building a product as well as building an audience on top of that. Just so you're doing both at the same time if you can multitask. And that's what I recommend. So to build both, to build both. It's just why wouldn't you want to build both? Because think about it. If you're going that, let's say, a couple hundred followers a day, and you only have like 2,000 followers, sooner or later, if that product takes you a couple months to make, in the back end you're doing that product, then you will literally have the product and your Instagram page that has a good buttload of followers, and you can sell to them when it's done. When you're actually ready to monetize, which that's 10K followers, you're ready to monetize. So yeah, and that's monetizing Instagram. I'll definitely do a product or a service or anything. Service, I don't know much about. But definitely, let's talk about okay, so I know a lot of you guys have probably have a good amount of followers, I'm assuming. So let's talk about ads. So ads, basically, if you do custom ads, like for me, I do baseball. So I always try to integrate something that's very like ingrained in my feed for my followers. That's already looking like it's in, like, how do I say this? Like someone let's say someone's throwing really hard. And I also have another post that does really well, but it's just a picture throwing hard. So yeah, what I would do is I lined a product that helps people throw harder or baseball players throw harder. And then I just literally, for another ad, I said, oh, by the way, we're helping baseball players throw harder. And then you literally get the same guy or a different guy literally saying, oh, link in bio to throw harder. And you just mix that in. with a different video, and you do the same exact thing, basically, essentially. But you just kind of mix it in with your content, and they won't even know it's an ad. And that's how you go viral using ads and custom ads. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to play with it. You got to see what product works. And obviously, another thing is, one product might not work. Like your product that you make that takes months or it takes even a couple days, it might not work. There's a good chance it doesn't. So be prepared for that. You definitely have to be like very ready to pivot in this theme page business, because you don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. It took me about 10 to 15 products to see what works until I got a winner, which was the Vila program. But now I'm shifting towards more physical products, which is, I'll get into that in another video, but that's why I'm doing that. But I always sell digital products, but I also have now a physical store. So not a physical store, but a physical, where I'm selling physical products. That's a whole nother thing for another video, like I said. But definitely, you just got to test and test and test rigorously and relentlessly until you find a winning product for your store, or winning digital product, or whatever you offer, a service or something that aligns with your audience. I'm trying to think what else I would think about for Instagram. I mean, I can go through a little more things, but definitely with video content and where to repost. Like if you're a theme page, you obviously want to repost content. So definitely I would make a TikTok page. I know I'm saying TikTok, but it's TikTok to Instagram where you can really grow an audience from. So define your content, definitely use TikTok. So literally, if you make a new TikTok account, sorry, I talk really fast. Then you can literally just filter, like if you let's say you're in a baseball niche like I am, or fitness or whatever. Let's say fitness, for example, because I know that people do fitness and all that. So then you end up liking, you go to hashtag fitness on TikTok and say, oh, I want to look at all fitness content. And literally, you like 20, 30 videos that are fitness related. And then guess what? Your For You page is now filled with new fitness content. And whatever that content fits for your audience and something you like or whatever, you repost that on your page. And you will have an advantage over people because you are getting new content every single day for fitness or whatever niche you are. And for me, baseball, I like all baseball content, nothing else. Because I want more content like that so they can feed me content I can repost or make money off of for ads or whatever. So yeah, that's where to find content. And then monetization, we covered that. Monetization, the content, what else is there? Definitely, I want to talk about not consistently. I mean, we talk about the mentality of it. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for that. But if you guys want to talk to me more about this, or you guys want more one-on-one consulting or have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will go over it and, answer your questions. Or if you have an inquiry for me to run your business or grow your theme page, definitely email me at baseballhighlights95@gmail.com. Either or, whatever you guys want to do. But subscribe for more videos or subscribe to the podcast style. But if you guys want to see more of this, the business style theme pages, then let me know. All right.